Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in this video I'm going to be driving along the northeast shore of the Salton Sea from a little ways north of Bombay Beach and going north towards the town of Mecca. And most of this area along the shore is state park area, and I'm going to go in and show you a bit of that. And there are 3 different entrances to the park, all of which have camping both with and without hookups. So I'm going to show you whatever features I find along this side of the lake. So come along with me. Right along the highway here is this huge grove of banana trees. You see these bags around the low-hanging bunches? Those are banana trees, none of which are blooming yet. The only place in the United States where they grow bananas is around here and some in Florida. They have these irrigation tubes around the trees. It looks like they have sprung a leak here. I never thought I would see a banana plantation here in the United States. Well, this is it. Here's some where you can see the full bags that they put around the bananas to protect them, so they're not blooming, but they put those bags around the hanging fruit to protect them from insects and birds. You see some more there. Some have the big bags, and then some have the bags that are still left over from last season. But right along the highway, they are also growing these lemon trees. There's a bunch of lemons. I assume they're not limes. There are some on the ground. How about that? Now on the other side of the highway, I don't know what they're growing. Looks like just bushes to me. Well, I'm going to continue on down the road. Well, here just a little ways north of the town of North Shore, I pulled off the road and I found what looks like a large grove of pineapple trees. And over here to the left is the lake, and you can see they have a big watering project of what looks like just nothing but sand, but I guess they're trying to grow more trees out there. You can see the lake over there, and look at all of this huge, lots of just plain sand, it looks like. Interesting. This is what the sign says at the turnoff from the highway going down there. This is right in the town of North Shore, and right behind the building I think I can get some good views of the lake. Well, I don't see any yachts here, so maybe on the weekend. I don't know if they have much yachting business here anymore. And across the lake there, got a good shot of the mountains. So that's a nice view. The afternoon sun glimmering. They do have sort of a beach here, and you can certainly go in and swim. I know people do, even though it is super salty and it's known to have a lot of dead fish still hanging around. The fish that have made it into the lake here just don't last long because they're freshwater fish and they cannot tolerate all this real heavy salt, much heavier salt actually than the ocean. Another interesting thing, just off of the main highway, just north of the town of North Shore, you'll see this thing, whatever that is. It has an arrow pointing to the right there, and this is world famous International Banana Museum that somehow has made it into the Guinness Book of World Records. And this is it. However, it's only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only $1 admission, but then you're not allowed to take videos. So that doesn't do me any good. I was looking forward to seeing this. So there is a convenience store right next to it. It's called Skip's Bait, Tackle, and Liquor. And they've got some supplies there if you need something. So if you're here on a weekend, stop by and see it. So this is the Salton Sea State Recreation area I'm going to show you next. There's picnic tables right along the beach, and over here is the visitor center, and they have full hookup campground here. They have sewer and water hookups, but the electricity is only 30 amp. So that's not good. I checked several of these and they're all 30 amp only, no 20 or 50. But they've got a number of them and they're $30 a day, which is not bad. $1 an amp. Another negative on the campground is that you're just a few yards away from the train. They've got some good information here about the sea, and this shows the salt levels, and this tells what Sonny Bono tried to do to save the Salton Sea. And this is California's largest lake. It looks fierce. Here's some more info. The visitor center here has several outdoor restrooms and a boat launch, although this looks like a really rough boat launch. I guess you could still do it, but man, it's rough. And then they got these traffic cones, so I'm not sure if they would even let you use it or not. They do have paved parking lot going up to the beachside picnic tables here, and then there's more tables right out near the water there. From the distance, the lake looks nice. You may have noticed when I was in the museum, it said that there are 3 rivers flowing into this lake, but no outlet. So the only way the water escapes from the lake is through evaporation. And that's why it's so salty. As it evaporates, it leaves all that salt here. Well folks, I'm going to end this video by showing you where I'm camping while I'm here in the Salton Sea area. The Fountain of Youth Spa RV Park, which you can see up on the hill there. And it is between Bombay Beach and Nyland cities. I've got full hookups here with 50 amp. This place gets super duper hot in the summer, but then it stays pretty warm in the winter. So you might wonder, why would anyone live here year-round? I wonder that too, because there are quite a few RVs and mobile homes that people live here full year. But I suspect they do a lot of long-term traveling in the summer. It is very much a deluxe resort type RV park, and they have a cafe here, and there's the cafe dining area. They have 2 swimming pools and 4 hot tubs, believe it or not. And some of the pool and hot tub areas are in the shade, so you can get some relief from the sun. It is a bit expensive at $42 a day for the 6 months around the summer, and $52 a day for the 6 months around the winter. Much better rates if you stay here and pay by the month. And a lot of people love it. They've got like over 1,000 spaces. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Good day, folks.